On YouTube. Excuse my hair. Problem reaction solution is occurring right now in United Kingdom on quite a interesting scale. Let me give you the headlines for today, and then let me envisage what people are going to do. Benefit shake-up revolutionary. Revolutionary? Interesting. Benefit claimants could be forced to pick up litter and erase graffiti under plans to be unveiled by ministers. The Welfare Green Paper is set to include proposals to force those unemployed for more than 2 years to work full-time in the community. As if everyone who's unemployed does it on purpose or something. Incapacity benefit will be scrapped. How can you, as part of a scheme to get more people claiming the benefit back to work? If you're incapacitated, right, how are you going to get back to work? Minister James Purnell says that the plans are revolutionary. What, to cause a revolution? Problem? Reaction? Revolution? Solution? The Tories say they had many of these ideas first. This shake-up will apply to all 4.5 million out of work and on benefits, but is expected to impact most of those on job seekers allowance. Job seekers allowance is about 50 quid a week. And if you've got a house, you get benefits paid for it if everyone in the house is unemployed, and you seek work. And if you do one of their training courses after 6 months, you have to be unemployed for 6 months in order to benefit for it. They give you an extra 10-20 quid a week, send you on this course to write a CV, apply for jobs, and then look for a job at £5.10 an hour, right? Which will not cover your bills, right? A single person living in a house needs to be earning at least take home £300 a week, and that's minimum. £300 a week take home. That's about £1,400 a month. No, it isn't. Yeah, it's about £1,350 a month they need in their hand every month. Most people will have to pay £850, £900 out on their house just to pay for the bills, and I don't even think that would be including food. No, maybe including food. No, it wouldn't be including food. That's just your rent, your council tax, your gas, your electricity, your water, your house insurance. Yeah, that mine's about £850, right? And I live on my own, and I have to do overtime each week in order to make up for that. So, right, if you've got 2 people, right, and you've got a child, right, and the kid's not at school, right, and the mum's got to stay home and look after the little, and your other half's got to go and get a job. If he's under the age of 25, he'll be offered £5 an hour. Okay, so you come off benefits, you're offered £5 an hour, and you're going to pay all your bills, as well as look after a child. Sometimes, you know, you can argue about who's responsible for having the child early, who isn't responsible for it. You know, when you're young, people make mistakes. They don't always think things through responsibly. Circumstances change. You can't judge people as if, like, you know, they're unemployed and that means that they're stupid or they're worthless or anything. There's different circumstances. There are people who play the system, but it's not the percentage they're making out. And from this, it seems to me that what they're doing is saying to everyone, hey, we're not having this, we're going to stop benefits unless you do this. Because there's one bit here that says something about, you know, people who have been signed off sick will have a new medical check with someone who is not their own GP. Oh, what, so we'll waste more time, even though we haven't got enough GPs as it is, right? And there isn't enough people who can see the doctor. Now, if I want to make a doctor's appointment, I'll probably have to wait 2 weeks for a bloody appointment. Yeah, unless I go on emergency and ring at 8 o'clock in the morning for half an hour as it's engaged to get an appointment in 10 minutes time. And you feel that, you know, you don't go to the doctors if you're ill unless you're really, like, ill. And then 9 out of 10 times if you're really ill, you need to get a doctor to come out to you. And that's it. Oh dear. I'll be honest with you, doctors work so many hours in this country, it's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. But this, to me, is a problem reaction solution. They know full well that people on benefits, because there are a high percentage of people on benefits who don't want to be there. Yeah, they're not happy they're on benefits. They want to go on holiday and do all these things. They can't when they're on benefits. Yeah, and the thing is if you're offered a £220 a week wage and you know that you can't pay your bills, you'd be more encouraged to sit on benefits, wouldn't you? Makes sense. Especially if you've got children. Doesn't matter what point in your life, you get made redundant. There's loads of people who I've seen who are in full-time jobs. Things have gone wrong, lost their jobs, and then gotten to benefits, and then been treated like they're idiots. And then people from, no disrespect to anyone from another country, but people from other countries come into our say immigrate, and they've had a bad life where they are, our government will give them a house with cheap rent, and pay them a job seeker's allowance until they find work. And 9 out of 10 times, most foreigners who do come here do find work. But they're offered all the benefits, but the people in our own country are not sort of like, it's not, they don't understand. Oh, go and get a job, go and get, yeah, it's great. If there's 2 of you in a house, a couple without a child, right, you can both go and get a job earning $2.20 a week. Your life will be okay, right? You can pay your bills, right? But if your kids are under the age of 5, then mum can't work part-time. Most employers don't understand the kid factor. The amount of people at work have arguments about when they can have their time off because they haven't got people to care for their kids. Do you see what I mean? So corporations are not helping people have families. So you're not encouraged to get married, have 2.3 children like you're supposed to do, and sustain a nice family life. You're encouraged to sort of like split up and cause all this chaos. But this is a problem reaction solution. This is definitely a problem reaction solution because this class of people who are in this bracket right now feel not worthless, but feel as if they can't get where they want to be as it is, right? These people are going to go, Q, really? That's what they're going to do, and they're going to cause a revolution. Now, when we refer to the New World Order game card that shows that revolution for peace, and whatever else, it's all together. What this is going to do is get everyone to stand up and go, we're not doing this. In the end, what happened is therefore enforce it, people will not be able to pay their bills, so therefore more crime will go up and people will start robbing off each other and whatever else, and there'll be a lot of problems, right? This will then get the normal people who, oh no, oh there's all these scary people who are going to take everything of mine because they're on the dole, yeah? Right, you know, Doris next door, and that's going to be the reaction. No, help us, protect us. What's going to happen then? Martial law? Military law? What country you come from? This is going to be more of a thing to say, right, okay, well, we're going to have to police the streets a bit more. We're going to have to say no, because this is going to cause people to stand up in a way like the council tax. But the only thing I can say to benefit people is don't let them get to you. Play their game. Play their game and stand up at the peace revolutions that we're having, and stand up for these things, you know. Make a reaction if you want. Protest, but protest with the information correct of why you're in the situations you're in, right? And don't, for God's sake, don't show them anger. By being violent, showing them anger and being aggressive. Be aggressive with your voice, but don't hit out, because you're coming down to their level. That's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to go out and steal from people. They want you to go out and cause riots. They want you to go out looting. They want you to do all them kinds of things so they can arrest you, shut you up and put you in a jail. Be a bit clever, because this is what this is about. Problem, reaction, solution. The solution is martial law. The reaction is a revolution of violence and riot. Yeah? The problem is we need to bring in martial law. It's happening. Do something.